mean,
myself.
wait, you were reading books in your class?
Yeah, when I was supposed to be listening to like the teacher talking and stuff, I was just like reading Animorphs. I was a terrible student.
Uh, you should have seen me near my senior and junior year. Ooh, I was even worse. But my freshman year wasn't too much better, but in another way. I still remember freshman year, my math teacher giving me a pillow to sleep.
All right, so okay, so we're here. Okay, so we left mid campaign.
No, he just started one.
Okay, so I didn't have time to clean inventory in town. Chat.
Ask Ethan that.
So I
I
guess
was also
this
saying-
is his forest place that he looked up and where you get the Excalibur.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're on casual. Why is it automatic?
Why are we on casual?
It's on casual.
Let's abandon it. We gotta make
I
that.
don't know why it defaults to that.
This will be way too easy.
Did we abandon?
We'll come back. We'll come back, Ethan. We just want to have a hard difficulty.
We
Oh,
just
I'm
want to
hitting
actually have a
accept
chance
for,
to get this
abandoning
jobs.
quest. I don't know why it's doing this.
Let's confirm placement. Maybe it's broken. He's saying. I guess Ethan is saying accept. So
All right. Well, then now we can
Okay.
try to ditch.
there we go.
There we go.
Hooray! Freedom from
Huzzah!
I got
We
free
ran
XP.
away.
Quest failed. Waiting for host.
it is.
Did we
Tony
break it
Tanford.
by abandoning it multiple times?
I think so. I'm force quitting
Yeah,
the game
I'm
and
gonna
restarting.
go to main menu and redo it. And it wasn't you, David. It was me.
Yes. It appeared that my game was hanging, so
Ah,
I'm force quitting
sorry.
and restarting. It's not your fault.
I don't think it was yours, Hayden. I think it bugged out on me and was effectively doing that. Huh? I did not know there was an invite to walk. Pressed it by accident. Oh no.
All right, since I'm in town, let me just quickly clear all my money stuff.
Ooh, I should see if they have any good loot to buy.
Ah, yes. I almost forgot about how expensive things are when they're fancy. Okay, I have a bunch of potions, bunch of those.
All right. Things are clear. Whenever you guys want to start it, we can do it.
The sword functions don't appear to be working. Wait, sorry. I forgot that we're going to go try to find Excalibur.
Yes. We must have broken builds.
He
He's
says
done.
as the only broken build.
So Ethan is done with the fire build. He wants the Holy Excalibur build.
If your build
How
ain't broke, then you're a
could you?
joke.
Oh,
good.
in that case, I would request that once we find Excalibur, you pass me your fire stuff.
You see your enemy off guard. but
Because
the
fire
moment
is
will pass
absolutely a
quickly.
broken build.
What will you do? Your enemies freeze in terror until they can collect their wits.
What was I wanting? Point.
Watch us
Because
find it,
admittedly,
and then we can't pull
If you're
it
going
out.
Holy Excalibur mode, it's pretty. You're going to be taking over the role of tank. Because, yeah, I work well enough as a tank. Holy Shenanigans is just so much better at it.
Hmm.
Oh, yes.
I forgot how I was building my character, so lovely.
Alright, so I guess you guys decide where you want to hang out, and I'll position myself to catch all the aggro. Take all their hate. And just suffer. Hey, it's a living. Ooh, actually, with these guys all being dazed, it's gonna throw off my groove a little bit.
You know what? I'll look at that later. Where are we all starting at?
I'm gonna lightning bolt these two.
It looks like they're generally starting out over here. I'm horrifically out of position because that's my job.
Yeah. I just didn't see where Corey was.
I'm right here.
Ah, I see.
Presumably
Alright.
because you have a turn to get away before they can actually punish you for it.
I'm gonna special beam cannon.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage.
I need to see if this lasts me through the turn.
Okay, and this forest fox I'm right next to should be gone by the next turn.
Yes, sir.
That's about it.
Oof.
Oh!
Oof.
What in the world?
Do they have the explosion on them? Oh, they all have explosive on them. That explains it.
You know, I forgot to do a thing. Go ahead and try, kitty. Heh. Tactics.
Oh, maybe that's what I was going for, was things that multi-hit.
Is adequate work.
There's a ruin here, by the way.
There's a rune?
Yes, increased dex. So Bowman Joe's definitely going to
You
want to
come
eat
across an enchanted pumpkin patch. Plump pumpkins sit, nestled safely under the watch of a scarecrow. You find yourself quite
Oh, I should
tempted.
grab it
You
before,
stumble upon
but
an
that is
unlikely
fine.
sight.
it. Oh, we are
Grab it
taking
out.
these
An
enchanted
enchanted pumpkin
pumpkins.
patch.
Of
nestled
course.
under
If the scarecrow has something to
form
say
is
about it, we'll
grotesquely
eat it too.
exaggerated. Angular and ominous under the moonlight,
Crunchy
its eyes twin
munch.
points of baleful luminescence as you reach out
Is this the
to pluck
event?
a particularly large pumpkin.
No.
A sudden grip, cold
You-
and
you'll know
iron
if
hard,
you found the right
seizes
event.
your shoulder. You spin around.
Is it
It is-
Julie
coming face
Scalper?
to
It's
face
very
with the
obvious. It's
scarecrow.
Excalibur
Eyes are
of it.
ablaze with
Are we pulling a sword out of the stone?
Yes.
Yep. That's a big sponge.
He's my, and I'm going to play patty cake with him.
I'll stand in the energy aura.
Actually, I'm going to stand the energy aura to start, just so I can get a little bit.
All right,
more
let me curse
damage.
him before we do any damage to him.
All right.
All right, he's cursed. I've done my thing.
Wonderful. No, Armageddon commences. Eh. See. Oh yeah, he's not scary. He wishes he was scary.
He's literally untargetable.
Oh yeah, you get a break point.
I was hoping to steal his mana, but he can't even steal his mana.
I can't wait until I suddenly die to global damage.
I mean, that sounds like a weakness in your build.
Maybe it's time I actually start putting points in vitality.
Anyways, Bud. He's calling birds. He tries.
All right.
It only kinda matters.
That did more bounces than I expected.
Oh,
All right.
I'm going to be you're trying to run in circles to get all the attacks of Hop. I probably should invest a little bit more in my ability to,
Yeah, they're dead. Next time, I want to try adding enchant lightning on your stuff, Justin, before you attack. This next time.
Okay. It's understandable why.
I should have attacked in there, but too late now.
Oh no. My
Oh
hit
look,
point.
he can get a big hit. Probably not nearly as much as your lightning beam cannon.
This is probably not the time for any giant attacks because yeah, that's about to happen. Oh
The
look, it's
birds.
pretties.
The birds are the word. Oh no. Are they all close up? Because I have
Oh
a
no, I'm
bouncing, weapon.
disabled. If you wait till next turn, they'll be a lot more clumped up.
All right.
Who's
Because they're all going to
disabled?
try to eat me. I am.
You
It's actually kind of a
lame.
problem.
I'll be over here, and I'll be ready to do that.
I'll take.
next turn.
I mean, I could take the crow. So
Yes.
you just position yourself, Ethan, where you won't be targeted. Maybe go this way. Go the way Justin went.
Thank you.
There you go.
Problem? No problem. I have hit points again. Actually, just for good measure, I'm going to eat a lot of hits, so let's go start her up.
Oh boy, I get to do big hit.
Ka?
Huzzah!
Ooh, that
Sharpshooter.
two-handed axe of it and long ago you used to like.
With a resounding crash,
So-
the final blow is struck.
This gun
The
appears to just
scarecrow
be
lets
raw
out a creaking
dexterity.
groan that echoes through the still
It has
forest
a
air.
static modifier,
Its
but
luminescent eyes, you
yeah,
reach
that's
out
just a
and
modifier.
grab a large
So. Here you go, Justin.
I linked an axe that I picked up from it. If anyone wants to be melee.
Yes. I would use that, because I believe that's the same site that that Corey had been using for a while, and dual wielding those is a good time.
Ooh, more runes.
More shinies.
Excellent. I'm sure that this will end well for me.
All right. Is this it?
no.
No? Okay.
Okay.
He said be very clear.
Okay, again, yes. If you need to ask,
Before
the
you
answer is
rises
no.
an obelisk of hewn sandstone, solitary and ancient. The monolith's surface is etched with the brutal reality. With cautious reverence, the hero extends a gloved hand.
Yeah. Let me look at my increase all stats by 10. Fine, I'll accept a
Wait.
worse.
Am I supposed to
Actually,
talk
that's not even as much.
Nice. So you're dueling the sights.
The Reaper scythes, yeah.
That is beautiful. Make sure you hit last.
Make sure to hit like and
Fair enough.
subscribe.
Never.
That's what I'm supposed to say. Gosh.
Looking at this map,
Got him.
it
Beat you
looks
to
like
the
having you
punchline.
guys clump over here would probably be the best way to do it. That way, the Timberwolf Alpha stays on me, and then all these bears and
Yeah.
wolves and stuff will just collapse onto me as they try to get to you guys.
I'll save the beam cannon for when they clump up on you. I get teleport away. I'm gonna use chain lightning.
Did I hear space
Makes
laser?
sense.
I'll be here and teleport.
Commit whatever violence you so please. I'm going to be holding the line here and catching it and catching their hand.
All right.
Pause.
I'm going to
Plop,
be doing
whatever.
like a buff phase, so
Okay.
no attack yet. So first, lightning are on you. Damage, physical damage are on you. That, and then I'm gonna curse. Probably Mother Bear over there. All right, go ahead. Do your things now.
Oh well.
No proc chance. Oh. pff.
Oh, well, I guess that was a lot of damage.
Hey David, do
Yes.
you want to take hits, or if I put ghost armor on you, like you still take the hits, you still get your effects?
Ghost armor does not interfere. I want to be attacked, and I want the attack to connect. I don't care if it actually does damage.
Okay. Did someone say a special beam cannon? Oh,
Just wanted to consume first so that I have plus 40% max HP. I'm going to try. One sec, I need to eat that thing's soul before. And that way I get my hit points back.
Huzzah!
I like gold.
Ooh.
I like money.
But yeah, apparently, like I was reading on the Discord that some items don't have a drop location outside of like
ooh,
the random generated
David.
shops.
I mean, Justin, look at that bow.
Oh, I see.
You
oh
want
wait,
it?
that's the same one I had previously.
By the way,
no,
I-
or was it?
I forgot to mark it, but I did send.
Oh, that's what you meant.
I send you a sharpshooter, which
Oh my.
yeah, it goes blam.
I need to see if it's actually doing more damage. Base. Unfortunately, it still has a lower damage. I don't have that much dex yet.
Ah, tragic.
Well, the one that Corey sent me.
Hmm.
Because the bow I'm using has a huge base. Like a very large base.
Hmm.
More than I expected. wonder if there's a way to get better.
Hey, David, would you like this helmet?
Apparently, yes.
Okay.
Maybe because my bladed helm is 11 levels out of date.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I probably do need to swap this. But yeah, it's worse because total stat.
All right, so I'm going to keep doing this quest until we get Excalibur.
Is it worth having the Sunwalker hood here? It's a lot of holy power.
I like broken builds. I'm willing to go until I get bored. After that, I'll say screw it, and then we can just do whatever.
Okay.
That leaves me unclear as to whether or not I should spend money getting you the Sunwalker hood.
He wants it.
I don't want to do this mission more than 5 times.
Oh wait, that's a vendor?
Yes,
Didn't even notice.
that's why. Okay.
I realized like I thought it was an event and I clicked it like it went through and then you guys went on before I even actually interacted with it.
All right, hey, David.
Yes.
Do you want to stand like right here, and then I will teleport him like right here?
Works for me.
All right, do not hit him yet, guys.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Good idea not to. He's in fire pain area.
Let me stay near. I'll stand right here so that I can apply buffs on everyone else.
How much is the fire damage bonus? Oh yeah, he splashes too.
Oh yeah, so you don't want to be close.
I disagree. Mostly
Besides
because that's
that-
my job to suffer in your play. It's fine. I've got so much lifesteal, especially now that I'm dual wielding, because then I can go lifesteal. Now sure, it'll just work out fine. Definitely. Are you sure you want to stand there, little Weebot?
So right there works for you, David?
Oh, I've got escape. I'm just gonna, like, teleport.
Okay, but why are you starting there?
Why not?
Because the boss is going to be right here.
I'll be close enough that I can deal some damage with the aura of flame.
Alright. That
Actually,
works
this
better.
might be a good spot.
Actually, David, can you be right here? And I'm going to put him right here.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that does mean Peabud's going to want to reposition.
Yeah, because it makes it so both our RS can get him. Actually, I'm going to be right here. Justin, you want to be over... Like, I want to be just close enough where I could also give my aura.
We really don't need to overthink. We don't need to overthink this fight. He has no breakpoints. He doesn't have much more health than the last boss did.
Okay. That makes sense.
And I go with a more rain or tame.
Ah,
I just don't need to stay still anymore.
I'll be right there. All right, let's go. All right,
Alright.
removing. Do not attack him yet, please. Okay.
And now,
1 second. Applying buff phase.
Oh,
Alright,
you need them
Justin.
further away.
Take more damage. Justin now applies lightning damage.
Witness as I am a mile away,
We're watching.
and then I'm just gonna go.
Oh, let me curse him.
Because I need next turn. Next turn is gonna be my first.
All right, he is cursed. Do all your stuff.
Glory.
Reap did
He
34
is
damage.
prepared.
Pathetic.
And now. Right.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get in range, isn't he?
Probably.
I don't think I can beat Ethan's fire damage. Number-wise.
I apparently just crit him 4,000 damage on retaliation.
Oh, you know what he just did to me? He
He
made
just-
it so that way I can't see him. The jerk.
Can't what?
He line of sighted me.
By summoning his assault pillars in the way.
Ooh.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to have my vampiric aura up. Ooh, okay. With those proc and he's nearly dead, it actually does something. That was 10k. So we'll use pain suppression this
actually-
turn and just laugh.
I need to go here.
At his desperate attempt. Oh, never mind. He burned to death.
Yeah, that fire is doing a lot.
Oh, yes. You say you want a broken build. You have a broken build.
True.
It must be brokener.
Oh, that's why I'm going to take your fire build from you if you dare ditch it.
Oh, you're welcome to.
Why did I want 2 points anyway?
Yes, I understand why I want Cyclone Kick now. Vacuum in enemies from 4 hexes? Draw more aggro? Make more people try to kill me very hard? Obviously, this is a flawless plan.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, that might be a global damage reduction.
And then I guess I'll just... Yeah, I think I'll just sit on my points until I have 3 points and I can get Perfected Soul. And then just
Ding.
make all of my stats way better. Right, Corey, we're ready when you are.
Okay. Just. Hmm.
So I need to respec all of my might back into vitality for Perfected Soul to be maximally abusable anyways. I guess I should probably look as to where to spend those 3 points in the meantime.
My ears.
Yep.
What?
That yip.
Yes. Well, I guess I could go 3 points into Warrior to pick Bloodlet back up. Because what's better in a lifesteal build than being able to throw away hit points for extra actions?
Rude.
Then I guess I could pick up Warmonger. And
I'll just
actually, Wanderer would be a very nice perk. Yes, I see exactly what I'm going to do while waiting.
All right.
Or
Right.
that, or I could do something stupid, like just pick up some summoning skills. They'd be freaking useless, but
Good attention fodder.
okay. So Cyclone Kick has a kind of hilarious range of 4 hexes. So
Oh, that's 20% damage increase. Heal.
All right. So you're thinking of filtering them there?
I think I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
move
going
this
to-
box.
okay, I'm going to be pulling this forester into my location, and then
So
probably.
I want to go here and I want to yeet this forest keeper next to you.
All right, that works.
So if you guys want to move here, We can party here together.
In that case, one sec, let me.
Actually,
count out
David,
some
if you
hexes.
want to, actually, that'd be better. Actually, you know what we can do, David? If you're like right here, I could yeet him in the shadow area, and then we could we start here and we move ourselves down here.
All right. So yeah, plop whoever's going to be your victim onto this tile.
Mhm.
I am going to be starting here, so that I can reel in the Trent who's potentially going to be a problem for you. Yeah, and then reposition a little bit
Actually-
after that.
There's this Trent here. Actually, I will yeet him over here, so they could all gather around you.
The Forest
Okay.
Keeper is a summoner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
Yeah.
to take him out first.
it's cool. I'm going to be reeling in the keeper if Corey's throwing the Trent.
You could reel in, so you could get over here.
Yeah, I now have Cyclone Kick. It pulls everything within 4 hexes to my position.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Unfortunately, these guys are actually quite spread out, so
Oh, didn't
I can
even
only
see there was another
catch
one
one
over here.
target.
All right, let me.
Oh shoot, you're right. Before you, Corey,
Yeah.
you're going to need to throw the one that's behind you guys. Apparently.
There's one behind us. That's the one I was going to eat.
Oh,
Yeet
okay.
and delete.
Oh. For some reason, I need line of sight. Here we go.
Excellent. Anyways.
All right, let me. I still haven't buffed yet. All right, I'm
Wait.
going to put you
That
where.
says within 4 hexes, but the you displayed AoE is only 3. Boo.
Here we go. Let me curse.
Yo, where'd he go?
I pulled him to me.
Oh.
Don't worry, he's still cursed. So, B-Bud, I wish to inform you that you were caught in the trance last AoE attack. The only reason you're still alive is because there was ghost armor.
I also dodged it. I don't know if the armor's still on there. Hold on.
It's not. The ghost armor was consumed.
Whack. I'm gonna go stand in the fire.
Sounds like a plan. Oh no, a timber wolf.
Whatever shall I do?
I suppose that's as good a target as any to get my hit points off of.
Basic battles. Ah.
See what's in the shop. Drugs.
My favorite pastime.
Tragically, only one of each copy. Events are why we're here.
I don't need this. Sorry, I started selling. Probably should have.
That's a good idea. I didn't sell last time.
There's no urgency to selling. Our inventories don't fill up or anything.
I mean, you're
The
right.
stone figure of the shaman stands stark against. His reign is marked by a profound respect for the spirits of the land and
Like
sky.
XP.
In like time, the greatest of tutors etches wisdom deep
Willow
within the
Shaman's
soul.
good, but I
Not
don't know.
good enough.
P-
It's not a game changer
Exactly.
like everything else.
Time, the greatest of tutors etches wisdom deep within the soul. Time, the greatest of tutors etch. Time, the greatest.
room.
Much as I would like to pick a fight.
Yes.
There it is.
And let me botch it. Just watch me botch this. I'm gonna do it.
Deep within the forest, you find a gleaming. You approach the sword, captivated by its beauty. Its hilt is wrought of intricately interwoven patterns, a delicate dance of metal that hints at the work of a mastersmith. The blade itself is magnificent, a length of
Yo,
flawless
let me get
steel
this
that
build.
shines as if it were the day it were
Oh!
forged.
Behold, the Dark Lord is the true
Feeling
king.
unexpected warmth seeping into your hand.
Dang.
An odd sense of harmony resonates.
Well, you
within
ready to do it another
a
couple
chord
times?
That seems to reverberate between your heart and the sword.
I'm ready to get
With
to
renewed
respec
vigor,
into a
you
holy
pull,
build.
The veins
Oh
in your
my
arm throbbing
gosh.
with the exertion. Suddenly, the sword comes free.
You're not joking.
You stumble back in surprise, the blade held aloft in your hand. It shines even brighter now, as if
Yeah, and the
recognizing
sword
its
associated
master.
is also disgusting.
I'm looking at the sword and that is crazy. 40% and you could dual wield it?
If you get the second Excalibur, yeah. Which actually is an argument for doing this a second time anyways.
Oh my gosh. Everyone wants the Excalibur.
Who needs to be a ranger when my pitiful physical damage isn't equal to holy power?
Maybe we could all be holy warriors. I am not seeing any resistance to holy.
Let's do it.
And the only drawback is that it doesn't do, it's generally not actually terribly high damage build from what I've seen.
Oh my
It's
god.
good damage, but
We'll just be a party of unkillable. We'll just take a couple extra turns to defeat them.
Remember, it's not a sprint. You just want your enemy dead.
I disagree. If you treat it like a sprint, you're able to win way sooner and get
Ah,
so
but at
much more
what
progress.
cost?
Anyways, yeah, everybody except the Feral Soul, the Mad, and the Bloodbath Captain in the far back is going to get vacuumed up by me with this positioning.
I'll move
Alternatively-
the green dragon whelp on you.
Yeah, alternatively, I could position here, and you can hoover up the whelp. Yeah.
Yeah, except
If you do that, then we can AoE.
can you move? I don't know. So there's a chance where you are they'll be still on the effect of the Guardian Shrine, which reduces damage.
They almost
by
certainly will be. I just don't care, because that fire damage is disgusting.
Okay.
But yes, I could position here instead.
Thank you.
I suppose that also works.
But will it hit the Feral Soul?
Yeah? Oh, wait, nope, no it won't, because it's range 3, not range 4, which is stupid.
It has been ordained. He shall stay there.
All right, let me shuffle
Nope.
debuffs.
Oh, he's a teleporting jerk.
Oh,
Well, great. Now I don't have to
Wow.
get closer to him because he's
that
already
guy
here.
teleported a few miles. Yeah, I guess just set him on fire and then throw him back my way.
Well, I don't have. I just used my teleport on the green dragon whelp.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, in
all
that
I
case, you
need
guys
to
might
do is
want to kill
just
that
keep
man
him in
very dead.
place, and this should do it.
All right, let me curse him.
I'm actually gonna.
All right, he's dead.
Oh, I see.
Why does it bounce weird like that? Oh, it tries to go there, but it's upset.
$12,000 hit points, and I find this amusing. I am actually kind of sorry about stealing the sword from you. I had marked myself as a joke. I didn't think anybody was going to mark me as well.
I think we all marked each other. It's just the chance picked you.
Ah.
Like we each one of us wanted the sword.
Fair enough.
I think Justin even picked himself, and usually that's not how he rolls.
I like jokes though. Bark, 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 bark.
I guess let's see if anything of interest pops out of the shop. Oh,
Another
the Bright
stab.
Gentleman's Pistol. It's a
Charge
it's a reflex and dodge counter damage pistol.
Interesting.
So I guess if you want to do twin pistols, just dodge forever, that would be the button. But that seems like a very fragile build that's going to abruptly fail and die. Usually how dodge builds will end up. Because you're relying on RNG to successfully tank. I might be biased against it. So my recommendation is that all of you pile into the energy coil. I play patty cake with him, and then he dies. Because the fire mage did a funny thing and sneezed.
Let me curse him. Okay. Gosh darn it, my energy cannon does not reach this far.
Oh, well, if you need him to be a bit closer, how much closer do you need him? Would one tile be enough? Or do
That
you
works.
need two?
That worked. Yeah, it was literally one tile.
Okay. Oh, wait. I spent the mana this turn. I mean the energy. Does anyone have haste?
I do.
Excellent. Twiggity. Oh.
What the? It broke. It went straight to my health. None of it went out of my mana. I should not have killed
good.
me.
Oh my.
Good to know. Don't trust this game's mechanics to work the way they're supposed to. B-Bud, are you sure you want to stand there? That spot is going to explode 5 times. Okay. Thank you.
I may be an idiot. Yeah, there's no second half to that. It's just I may be an idiot. That was so fun. Let's do it again.
I'm afraid I'm going to need to respec. So, yeah, give me a sec. And if anybody has holy related stuff, I suppose it would be handy right about now.
Checking
Okay, so Excalibur. Excalibur.
Oh man, that's pretty. What a pretty weapon.
Yes. Going to want to stack the crap out of armor, probably.
Why do I have? Sure. Oh yeah, that's fine. No, what do we don't? Oh wait, no. I spent so many points on the light tree. I don't actually have much room to go down another tree. It's fine. The light tree is really good, especially when everything's free. Oh, yeah, no, that's an important one. Gotta take Purify. I think that looks like everything that matters. How many points do I have? Not quite enough to fully go down multiple trees. Oh.
All right. And now just spam, spam, spam. Spam, spam, spam. You sure? I thought you wanted to golem it.
Hmm?
You sure? I thought you wanted to golem. Keep going after get another Excalibur.
Yeah, that is the Excalibur one.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure. It's what is that called?
That was the golem.
Yeah, Freewind Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's different missions in the same place.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And now I have to decide if I want warrior or monk to be my secondary tree.
Wait, which one gives more XP?
So I think that blinding light is kind of the only damage skill in the entire holy tree. Good. I choose monk because monk has. Actually, no. Just attacking me.
Hello.
Hello.
For now.
Hello.
Hello.
That was the Robin.
Character, we do this. Probably want a little bit of vitality just so I don't explode if something looks to be funny, but. Might. Did I mention might? Okay, and then for equipment, we're going to want to put on. I think it was the Dark Steel Helm. Yes, for the gigantic pile of physical stats. And might. Python Plate, still a very good item in slot. Am I willing to have the gilded damage in exchange for? Basically indestructible? I mean, being basically indestructible sounds pretty nice, so. Alright, gears figured out. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm using Minor Ymir for now. We'll see if I need it. It's essential to have True King equipped. And let's see, is there anything else that makes Holy Combat kind of ridiculous?
I've got 3 stats over 130.
Good.
Wow.
And then the remaining 2 are 63 and 30.
You know what? Sure, let's run Brawler's Brew. Is it a good idea? No. Am I doing it? Yes.
I think that's what I've got going on. For sure.
Brawler's Brew is the one that makes you blind.
Yep. And you're doing the holy build, right?
Yeah.
I have Cure on mine. I don't know if it works to remove the blind thing, but
Cool,
I'm
I've
gonna
got
see.
Purify.
Or Purify, that's what it was.
My health bar is kinda small, but I'm leaning on the fact that I have almost 2,000 armor.
You know, I wonder with my 380 health pool, because the mana shield 9% of the damage, like if I literally the 10% did over 380 damage. When I
That
got-
Well,
is possible.
let's see.
Okay, so there are two whelps who are far enough away that I'm not confident in having their attention. I can use my Light's Beacon to force one of them to my position. Corey, if you can toss the other stray whelp. The two in question being this one and this one.
All right, I'll bring this one towards you.
Alright.
It might have also been you were one shot, so that way, like, it wasn't able to just.
Calculate it.
Yeah. It was like, oh, that's more than the health he has.
Deploy bubble. Deploy bubble.
All right, let me also apply stuff before people start hitting.
Shield of Retribution.
All right, he's on you.
Okay, do I have any bubbles? Oh.
Things just happened.
That was Thunder Wrath. Summons 4 Thunderbolt. Targeting enemies at random within 10 hexes. Each bolt deals 598 lightning damage to foes within 3 hexes of this blast.
And it blew up the barrels, too, so.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Or any barrels that was there.
Wait, Bloodlet gets absorbed by the bubble? Heh. Glorious. Alright, so my durability comes from the fact that Shield of Light has 3,000 and odd hit points.
So your shield light is what's taking the hits right now?
Yup. Second need to unblind myself. Oh. Anyways, if at any point we feel like the Pyro Mage isn't doing enough, just let me
Yo,
know
I
and
got
I'll
a
do
beaten
something
stick.
about that. If you said something,
He said
I'm
he had
sorry.
a beating stick.
Ah.
Not. Okay, hold on. Actually, I'm just gonna link it. It's kind of funny.
Oh, hey, can I have the... Oh, wait, no, I don't want the charred bone cleaver. It's literally called a beating stick.
I mean, that's a fun beaten stick, but anyways, actually, I'm going to unready, because, well, yeah, instead of running that, let's just, something to let me hit things even, resistance, yeah, that'll do.
A thunderous growl sets the earth trembling
we're gonna
beneath
hit
your
him.
feet.
Yep, let's fight.
A beast of stone and sinew lumbers towards you. An ogre named Krothug. His yellow eyes flicker with an...
All right.
Anyways, I'm just going to force him out of the area and have him join me over with his pals.
Sounds good.
If I position here, put him there and there, da 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 da. Bee Bud. you want to stand here. Alright, now before you commit any violence, you need to put up a couple bubbles.
And you're gonna be able to have him get over here.
Yes. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that now before I forget.
All right, Justin. Let me augment your weapon to do lightning damage. As you move away.
Ah, I see him.
Can I reach you? Nope, just by one bubble. Can you just move up right here? You.
Oh, B-Bud, like I said, I need to finish actually doing things. Shoot, where did it go? There it is. B-Bud!
What does that do?
It's ascendancy. His numbers are bigger now.
Oh, really?
Yes. So the shield of retribution. You are not standing where you're supposed to, so I'm going to put a shield of light so you don't die.
Good thing I had that armor.
Done. Wonderful. Anyway, its ascendancy lasts 2 turns, so enjoy it while it lasts. If you're standing the Seal of Might, that also increases.
Is that the ascendancy? Is like the light strength, all that light brilliance and things like that with 20%?
Probably.
Okay, so I've got
With a bellow of
4
pain and
different buffs that
surprise,
I
the
can
ogre
toss onto
staggers
allies,
back,
not
his
counting the
eyes wide.
defensive bubbles.
Mm.
I have Seal of Might, which says all allies within 3 hexes of me have plus 30% damage. Seal of Protection, which is all allies within 3 hexes of me take 10% less damage. Bless, which is a buff to all allies within 5 hexes, which increases damage, max HP, and max MP by 10%.
Do they stack?
And Ascendancy. Yeah.
So like if all of us like went full Excalibur.
Oh, multiple
Crisscross
multiple
patterns
instances of the
holes
same ability?
punctuate
I do
the
not know.
otherwise unremarkable. The spears are crudely fashioned.
Ah,
Their tips are sharpened
you have a
stone,
bunch of decks that
secured
makes
to
a lot
thick
of
wooden
sense.
shafts
Your
with rough
constant
leather
crits.
bindings. But their primitive appearance belies them.
You have all this.
I think I made it.
The hero carefully studies
Yes.
the trap.
Are you my mimic?
Giant mimic?
Oh boy.
You discover a large treasure chest, wrought of. With cautious excitement, you approach, reaching out.
Yeah, looks like it's the only enemy here, so I guess go wherever you will and we beat it up.
Let's do it. Before anyone throws stuff, I'm gonna throw this barrel behind him. If not, then I'll throw at you, David, and you can throw the ice barrel behind him. Yep, can you throw that behind him?
Sure.
All right, buff sequence. Curse sequence.
Putting up circles. Alright, everyone who wants Bless needs to be within 5
What
hexes
the
of me.
heck? Something is doing damage to me.
You have hunger.
Oh, Oh, you're right.
Oh, it's a shocking aura.
Okay, I'll make sure not in that. Dear sweet Lanta.
Hmm. Not a
Also,
problem.
you have a buff thing that removes your HP.
All right.
Slightly unpleasant to discover.
Are we gonna be able to finish it off in our first round?
I mean, I
Is
hope
it
so.
are we hitting new difficulties?
Nice.
With a final bone-rattling roar, the mimic convulses, then collapses, slowly dissolving into an amorphous mass.
I'll take
Where the
silver
mimic
certificate.
has fallen, a shimmering pile of treasure remains. What treasure will you take?
That's a nice pile of armor.
The potion glows with a fire.
That was a fun one. Augie.
You said you have 3,000 armor, right?
Um,
That's like plus 3 damage, or
Yeah, I
plus
have-
30 damage.
I have 2.8k armor right now. Oops, I forgot to grab the dex. Oh no. Alright, well, I can reel in the force. Yeah. Yeah, I can reel in the Force Watcher who's hiding behind the energy coil.
All right, and I'll reel in the Forest Keeper. Please don't do any
All right.
attack damage. Like I'm going to put him like right next to you. Really group him up for our group damage.
Alright.
I think I get him from right here.
Grab him.
Oh, just
Ah,
barely
right,
out of
right,
range.
right. I need to purify myself first so I can actually target things who aren't adjacent to me.
There we go. Keep her in. All right, cursing. Cursing. And drain. All right. Where are you, Justin? You are. Feel power overwhelming. Okay. All right.
Oh.
That was, oh man, I should have done that ability in the energy coil. Next time.
It's gay. Oh, if V-Bud's still doing stuff. Are you going to delete this man? Yes. Oh boy, money. Oh boy, fish. Which is worth money.
All right, David, would you like the shield?
Uh, that is a lot of armor. Yeah, I would. though. Oh, but what the heck am I going to give up to make room for it?
What is this? Oh. What a...
One sec, I have plans to harvest before I accept that.
That is an interesting one-handed axe. Where it is so little. Yeah,
I have more
harvesting.
plans to harvest.
Oh wow, that is a very interesting axe.
Oh,
It
I've
is
seen that
one-handed.
I've seen that modifier on once before. If you were wielding a pair of those, you could do some cheeky things with it.
Yeah.
Very
I don't
undeniable,
actually know
though.
if it's a good amount of damage because it's one-handed. And all of our weaponry are kind of two-handed at this point. So it's hard to tell.
Keep them facing the right way. Right. Justin?
Hmm?
If you start within 5 hexes of me, so like, yeah, your current position should work fine. You'll be able to get the benefits of Bless.
Okay.
If you start within 3 hexes of me, you'll also get the benefits of Seal of Might, which is a 30% damage up.
So we all be close.
So like here and here would both work.
All right, cursing him. Mining you.
This is myself because I don't think you're going to need the help getting him to his breakpoints.
I'll let you guys do all your damage. If he's somehow not his breakpoint, then I'll hit him. Okay, you guys all did stuff? Alright.
Yep, there's his breakpoint. You thought I left my fire mage unprotected? I know how this works.
Aha!
Still has another
Fire.
1,500 Field of Lights to choose.
I don't think that's really doing anything to him.
Alright.
That simplifies it, but my requirements. I can do light spec in every turn. It's honestly ridiculous. Hey. I think you do.
Get back to him. Wait. There we go.
Until we up less.
a shield that is over triple my HP.
Yes. I know I do.
1 second before you guys start attacking, Justin. Oh! I was about to bless you with more lightning damage on your basic attacks, but you moved out of the way.
I can't even see how much damage I did. It's so bright.
Hmm.
I'm going to steal the guy you just immolated. He's mine now. I licked it, it's mine.
I'm gonna smack the big dude, and it's gonna end up hitting that primed fire barrel. Do you guys want me to wait on that?
Oh, you're good.
Go ahead and do it.
It's 2 slots.
Okay. Oh, and if I move it over a little bit, I can hit all 3. But I think it does less damage.
Blow it up, please.
Just do it!
Do the big dude. Ah, there we go.
See. So, to be a little bit more judicious about making sure that that doesn't drop. That shouldn't have killed him, but it did. I used Lice Beckon to pull him a little bit closer so I could hit him with my sword, but then the burning ground killed him. Anyways, Corey, it's still your turn. Corey?
He is AFK.
Needs
Not to be
tell us.
confused with JFK.
Hey, I'll be back, guys. There's commotion going on in the neighbors. That
All right.
I need to grab my phone and probably call 911. But
Like, oh, that level of commotion? Oh.
Hmm.
I see, so I should be using Shield of Light as my personal defense, just because it will never go down on me.
I hope everything turns out fine.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit on the concerning side. 2.5 is enough. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to respec to Light Thief because cooldowns are really the only thing that matter for my light skills because, you know, mana costs have been thrown out the window.
Yeah.
If I go 13 points into Thief, I can get Tricks of the Trade, which reduces the cooldown of all abilities by 1. There's some things that get really dumb with that applied. Shield of Retribution only would have a cooldown of 3. Shield of Light would be castable every turn. Blinding Light would also be an every turn ability at that point. Probably mostly want to take passives on the rogue tree, but I could also pick up Escape. I think there's a... I think rogues have... Yeah, Steal Action. It would eat a giant bite out of my mana bar, but that's fine. I don't use my mana for hardly anything else.
Yeah.
Oh. I like Master Assassin. That's a really powerful ability. It's a passive that says all of your attacks do maximize damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, that'd be unfair. Calculated risk. When you're hit, you have 100% chance to cast evasion. Actually, wait, no, evasion would make me invisible. But that would be Oh, no, evasion is just 100% dodge chance. That'd be dumb. I got where this is going, though. Okay, crit stuff doesn't matter to me here. Let's see, I'd be taking Escape because mobility is just nice. Swiftness because mobility is just nice. Don't want Shroud. Could pick up the evasion skill. It's not a bad one. We could even upgrade to evasion. Definitely want to pick up Steal Action. That's actually just a good ability. I mean, apply Disable to the enemy and gain an AP. Sure. First or second rows. I haven't gotten enough there. I mean, guess I can pick up some dodge chance. If it's what I'm trying to do with this character. Yeah, I want this tier. Steal Action during evasion. Get me past it. Then at that point I can just take Master Assassin, calculate risk, Tricks of the Trade, and that's my whole rogue tree. Alright. Sorted.
Nice.
And then I'll just be spamming bubbles everywhere. and I'll see my health is going to go down even further because I'll be just relying on the fact that I will have bubble all the time forever. Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles!
Yeah. It varies. Not a lot though. Something on something.
Hey Corey, is everything good?
I don't know what quantity that is, but okay.
Yeah, yeah, it seems like the police got there when we got, because it's like our street's weird. We're like the neighbor street, you have to go do a full UE to get to. And by the time we got there, it was the police officers were already there, so we just kind of like, it's like, okay, it's being taken care of. But
All right.
what I gathered from slight eavesdropping on the people behind us, it sounds like it was like one of those moments where someone got angry that these youngsters, there's like a football game going on next to us. And it sounded like one of the older people got angry that these youngsters were near his property, and so he sprayed them with water. And then
Things escalated.
yeah, kids can't, teenagers have no chill gauge.
Yeah.
Would you like that blood mask, Ethan?
Blood mask.
Would you like that thief's hood, Justin?
Not currently, thank you though.
How about this gentleman's vest? Somehow your dodge goes into counter damage.
Interesting. I don't think any of us is using dodge though.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to pass on the blood mask just because I think if I take the crown that I'm using off, it'll end up. I gotta find out what it would be.
Looks like we dinged.
Yes. This is a ding I am going to shamelessly abuse to become moderately powerful. Alright, I am now a multi-class light thief. If this works the way I hope it does, it's going to be the power to spam bubbles forever.
Yeah, I think if I take off the crown I'm using, it goes down to like 70.
It works.
Intelligence.
Yes! Shield of Light has a cooldown of
It
1.
goes down to 90. Hold on.
Is no stopping my bubbles now.
Bubbles. Fear the
So wait, what kind of bubbles are you doing?
Okay, so I have 2 shield spells I can cast.
Hmm.
Shield of Retribution, which is a thicker bubble,
Yeah.
and Shield of Light, which is a somewhat thinner bubble, but still quite thick.
Do they stack?
Yes. Shield of Retribution can be cast every 3 turns, and instantly has a duration of 3. Shield of Light I can cast every turn now.
Oh, nice. That has 3 durations. And what do you do to bring it down duration?
I went 13 points into the Thief Tree to pick up Skills of the Trade.
That's the abilities called skills of the trade.
Yes. Or that or Tricks of the Trade. One of the 2.
There we go. So we just couldn't. Oh wow.
I went all the way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So more Excalibur.
Yep.
It appears so.
This is a night of everyone want to be King Arthur.
Yes.
Oh. Fortunes, please. Sorry, my fortunes are being weird.
Well, I have a dodge chance of 5%. That's entirely because I needed another thief skill. And so took a passive for dodge chance. Alright, I guess I'll just reel in that knight. And then if you could dump that rogue on my face, that'd be perfect.
Okay. Oh.
Where shall I be?
Really matter. I intend to have. Well, so long as you're not too close to the two timber rogues. I mean, timber wolves that are side by side. Because if
Oh.
you're too close to those might.
I did not realize I.
Yes. Congratulations, you're in bubble range.
All right.
Bubble.
1 second.
Bubble. Bubble.
Oh, playing buffs. All right. Let's see if we can kill those four in one swoop. Do this one. Then they go exactly his turn. They all kind of moved when I cast my spell.
That's because you caught a wind barrel.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Ah. Huh.
A robust figure stands by a fireplace. The orange quite a sight is. And what about you, wanderer? Mabel asks, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. What's the most...
Ah.
Seeing an opportunity to impress. You stand in awe of the towering statue of the conqueror, cast in finely hewn stone, and to kneel is not to surrender, but to acknowledge a power greater to kneel is not to surrender, but to acknowledge a power greater than oneself. To kneel is not to surrender, but to acknowledge a power greater than one. To kneel is not to surrender. You stand still, beholding beneath the seraph, the clear pool of water shimmers, reflecting in this realm of wild and woe. No good springs forth unless you sow.
That is a lot of money.
In this realm of wild and woe, no good springs forth unless you sow. In this realm of wild and woe, no good springs forth unless in this realm of wild and woe.
Don't forget to depopulate the local lake. Oh, that's a few animals.
And quite everywhere.
Okay, so it looks like if the party collects near the Conqueror Shrine, there's only a couple animals over there. We should be able to get both of the mountain lions away, and then just blap the forest fox because it's a fodder enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I start over here, should be able to hold the attention of everything.
Yeah.
All right, I intend to kidnap this one.
All right, I'll move the other mountain lion on you.
Purify myself.
All right, Justin, I'm gonna buff you. Apply defense on you, David.
And that'll just stack those. B-Bud. You're not going to want to stay over there because you're going to end up drawing the ire of those crows on for it. Actually, they'll probably just die from fire damage. Never mind, you're probably fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh.
No. Nope. No blind fire for me.
Where's the last enemy?
They're both stealthed on top of me.
Oh, okay.
So just fireball in my position and they should die. Yes,
that?
like that.
There we go.
I guess we go shopping.
Ooh, gold.
Legendary treasures to find.
Gold bars is always like a good.
What do we do with the gold bars?
You sell them as commodities. They're
Oh,
like
really?
you get like around 100,000, I think. I'm
Yup.
curious. Yeah, I think this is where the glitch is.
Oh,
We do the event and that's game.
is this a catastrophic event?
Yeah.
You come across a statue of a snake carved from
Oh.
what appears to be solid
Time to throw the
stone.
Archer under the bus.
Its gemstone
Because the Archer is
eyes
actually the
gleam
hardiest of the
dangerously.
party now. You made it.
There we go.
The hero grabs a large stone and brave.
Game.
Yep.
Huzzah!
Question mark?
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Oh. All right, so now we go sell those gold bars. Doesn't matter. Just go.
Go, go, go! Speed!
Bed.
Faster, faster.
All I could think of when you said the go is just go Power
fast.
Rangers.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
Sonic X.
Boy, that's a lot of bears. Yeah, sounds good. You guys pile onto the
Bears
goblin
and
shrine.
bears and bears. Oh my.
Corey, I'd hate
Yeah,
to see
probably
what
not
you
a good
find your
spot.
health.
Totally fine.
All right.
don't turn into
Buffets.
red paste and or slurry. That would be unfortunate.
Where did it go? Okay, that is probably a dead bear.
No, it's
Indeed it
definitely a
is.
dead bear. Anyways, I claim this bear.
Ooh, these are some spicy crits.
I'm going to hit this bear in the butt.
You know, I wonder if the rune of exploding is just gonna take this bear out. I kind of want to see.
Boom.
Bear burned to death.
With a crit too.
Oh, and it didn't.
Oh,
Is the last one invisible? Is that what's happening again?
no, it was hiding behind us apparently.
Oh.
Can bless again. Bless. Here, hold the shield.
Exploding rocks? Nah.
It asked, "Why would you do this?" And the answer is for loot.
Because we can. Oh boy, training dummies. Right.
And we know for sure that we can get
Arrayed
Excalibur
before
more
you
than
stand
one per
4
run.
armored target dummies, motionless metal
most likely.
sentinels.
I've seen
Yet,
Yeah.
as you approach, a voice calls
Ryan
out,
ended up
strangely
dual wielding
alive
them
and full of
Okay.
mirth.
because while we were playing together, we found it
Well,
again.
It cackles, the sound strangely amplified. The jibes seem to come from the dummies. A bizarre enchantment has breathed life. My grandmother could hit harder than you, and she was inanimate.
Man, that's
So-
an insult right there.
Mhm.
How about we each take one and call it
Screw
good
that
enough?
noise.
No.
Alright, so
Well, just pile him.
the dummies don't fight back, so we can all just pile on top of me to benefit from my auras. And then Corey and I can use our various pull effects to just get them all clumped up.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we can somehow get him clumped up in like in a semi close enough, then it'd be perfect. All right, David, which one are you moving so we don't cast the same spells at the same time?
I'm intending on grabbing the one who's currently in the Reaper aura.
Then all right, then I'll grab that one.
Alright. Go in a line, you say.
All right, cursing. Justin, you do more damage. All right, let me haste myself. Oh, there's one right next to me. I didn't see that until now.
Oh, I have an
Alright.
idea.
Oh,
Okay, this might actually just. Oh,
Well, before
Dang.
you... Now into them, rightly.
ho ho!
not bad.
It reminds me of this funny clip I saw. Someone was playing Skyrim, and apparently there's a challenge where you have to hit someone as hard as you can. And they'll
Can
usually
take it.
just walk
Dead.
off and be like, "Oh, that was nothing." And this person hit him with a hammer, and it just like completely just ripped their face off. So he's just walking around with no face.
The
As
companions,
you
they've
press
had
onward,
worse.
Your instincts
They do worse
scream
to
at
each
you
other when
move,
sparring.
to run.
Oh, so this is everyone rolls.
Your next moments are a disarray of. You zigzag your way forward, narrowly. You zigzag your way forward, narrowly avoiding boulders that
I
crash
see.
down around you.
This is what happens when I have every flex as my dump
You
stat.
zigzag your way
Even if
forward.
We're also getting gold for some reason.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Even if it didn't actually scale off it. That is a dragon.
Yes, we're going to hit it, and it will die. Boy, that's more dragons.
Hmm.
Alright, so Conqueror Shrine is in a pretty messy spot, to be honest. But the enemy's pretty
I mean, we've been
up.
hitting pretty hard. We might be able to just take them all out.
Well,
It was easier when they're
See.
clumped up, but they're not very clumped up this time.
I mean, this back corner is pretty clumped up.
honestly, yeah, we could get all but one whelp just in that corner.
It's true. Let's do that.
So are we just starting over here?
I guess we're doing it that way.
All right.
Alright, you buff
I'll-
and relocation phase.
I'll eat the dark rend. Making sure. All right. Playing
Alright.
over there.
Okay, putting up bubbles.
All right. I might turn the bubble. All right.
Bubbles.
There's Justin. You do extra
Bubbles.
damage. David takes the hit,
Ascendancy.
just in case. Hmm.
Because your position's somewhat suicidally.
Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. I guess
all
we
one
one-rounded
turn.
them.
Whack.
I repeat, do we need to turn up the difficulty?
Maybe. Yeah, those guys just died like chumps.
Shadow Starker body armor, you say?
Sounds
With this-
neat.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
David, will you like this plate?
Lionheart plate. It has better armor and magic armor, but substantially worse stat modifiers, so I think I
Okay.
have to pass.
On approach, you find the enemy quite distracted. A thief's dream? What will you do?
That doesn't seem worth it. I think we beat him up.
Okay.
Summoning? We haven't long went past that.
But
those
you get-
days.
You get quite a bit of experience.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we also get quite a bit of experience for committing violence.
And
You look at your
That
clumsy
one.
fumbling to find
well, look on the bright side.
We get
I
to
don't know what
die
the bright
together.
side would be.
My defenses are primarily the things I turn on turn one. So, good luck.
Run away. Be as far away as possible.
Hmm. Oh, I can't move there. I was gonna see if I could body block her with that shrine. Ow! Ow!
Suppose I do still have about 3,000 armor, so maybe I was exaggerating my fragility a smidge. Or a lot.
All right. Let me buff Justin. Give me the shield.
We're doing it this way.
I'll do a big lightning ability. See if I can take care of everything. At least the fodder.
But I request you end their lives.
Oh yeah, you're going down the monk tree, aren't you, David?
Currently no, I'm a fully rogue. I hope you have an exit plan, Corey, because I've already put my bubbles out for this turn.
Oopsies. I may die.
Wait,
So
what?
your health was indeed.
The hell?
stemmed.
I have no idea how I died there.
I get that out of there.
Did you move and then you got counterattacked?
Had a big bubble up. Dang it. Oh, this combat log's awful. It snaps to front every time anything happens. Okay.
Another dragon, you say?
Oh, did how?
Does it not even say what you did?
Not very clearly.
Did I hear punching bag?
Oh wait, I see. Has died.
Yeah, it looks
You
like
got
it probably had
808
a zap aura.
damage immediately from the ghost spirit that they.
Yeah, I'm guessing it had a shock aura or something that,
Yeah,
I guess got past my shield. A little surprising.
it was 427 damage and then 808 damage.
And tank just fine even so. I'll just be popping a healing pod turn 1 and hiding behind both of my layers of bubble.
Alright, 1 second before people start attacking. There you are, Justin. There you are, David. Cursed. Alright.
Well, I was gonna do more stuff, but I guess not.
I feel like I should have kept at least a point in ghost armor or something.
Oh, what? I can do one thing. Aha.
Oh no, he's summoning his bibis.
I forgot to put a point into an an AOE. Rip.
Alright. Nice. Alright, let me put the other guy in here too.
Okay, checking the durability of my bubbles. Oh yeah, I've got tons of bubble left. So here, Bud Catch.
Do you? Corey, there is a health right in front of you.
Nice.
I'm gonna go over here.
As I have a regenerate I can cast every turn, so I can go ahead and layer that on. Do that. Dragon's able to act this turn. how about not?
Oh, can I not hit him? Oh. That's why. Well, thank you for the heal.
You are quite welcome.
Oh no. More dragons. Suppose this is the part where I start to care. When the party is suffering malices, so I guess that's the turn. Yep. Alright.
Oh, I didn't even know I was in the lightning.
I think it kind of splashed it a bit further than expected.
Hmm.
And then all the dragons burned to death. The end.
Interesting.
Oh!
You guys get the Wandering Green
Dexterity
Dragon
light.
scales?
I got distancing
got an
green
amulet.
dragon eye.
Hey, David, would you like this ring? Let me accept getting the talents. It's not let me ping.
Would I?
Ooh.
Yes, I do think I would like that ring.
I also got that same amulet. Heath.
And would you like the ring I linked in turn?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright. I suspect you also want to take that amulet that Biba linked.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it's actually got the same armor and magic armor as Adamant Band. Hmm. Hmm.
Nice. All right, so David, would you like my old amulet? It is you. Since with whole,
What
with,
is it?
this is pure
It's
might.
just a giant pile of might.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take a giant pile of might. Yay, giant pile of might. Blessings. Because right now, what? This is just my build. Might.
Right.
Yes. And more might. With a side of might. And also, some might.
Mm,
On the side.
Hmm.
When necessary.
maybe I can use those.
With a reality-bending luck, such a dull little toy you are, she coos, her words a twisted lullaby. Always playing it safe, always towing the line. Where's the
Oh
spark?
no,
the
slightly
flame, the
bigger
thrill?
enemies.
Let's make things more
Yeah,
entertaining,
sure, maybe
shall
we
we?
get more XP out of it.
The air around you seems to charge. The very
What does it even mean by size increased?
Probably
It's literally
just that.
giant damage and health increased by 25%.
But the second part of the set
Perhaps.
doesn't even do anything.
I mean, their models are in fact larger.
I guess so.
All right, so you guys pile in wherever you feel like, and I'll do my best to.
That is slightly higher damage there.
All right, hey
damage
David,
next.
you don't mind
Okay.
just actually, yeah, right there is fine. You pull on this one, and I'll pull on this one.
Sounds like a plan.
So that warrior shrine's a good call.
So to make sure that that works out, I'm going to move to here.
All right, let
Do
me
I still have?
buff
now.
Justin up. Oh, he's way out there. There's no way I'm buffing him up. Oh.
So about that difficulty increase.
We'll have to do so. Can't do it in the middle. But Jigsaw.
Oh look, it's a dead guy. Let's take his stuff.
skeletal remains, unceremonious.
We found his stuff.
As you sift through the soil, your
It's a fox charm. Garbage. We're going to sell his stuff.
What?
I'm gonna blow it. Oh, actually, let me. If it asks for someone to blow it, let me do it, because it's Feast of Trumpets.
resting upon an ancient. You've heard tale of such horns of battle,
I'm doing
artifacts that
it.
summon allies when sounded. The
Fine
sound that
time.
erupts is deep and rich,
Oh,
rolling
oh,
across the
grabbing his
landscape
shofar.
like a war drum.
Oh yeah, let me
It
actually
echoes
grab
off
that.
the mountains, filling the air, the ground,
what time
your
is
very
it? I don't
bones
want-
with its call.
It is 9:53. Bailey is
Then
probably in
si-
bed. She is in bed.
I can mute
No
it a
assault
little bit.
dwarves.
There you go.
There we go.
It's a very short, very quiet one, comparatively to, you know, unmuted.
Alright, so I'm thinking I start here. You guys pile into the energy coil of doom. And then we reel in the parrot and the blood mask rager to be on top of me.
Okay.
The rest of them look
nice and melee and will join me of their own accord. Actually, because we got this beautiful bottleneck, I need a position here, and there should be enough room within 3 spaces of me that you guys can be both in the energy coil and benefiting from my auras.
You may first want to toss that healing barrel just away from you.
Yeah, I suppose. Go.
All right, I'm going to throw the parrot your way.
Alright.
Boop.
Setting up bubbles.
All right, cursing
Bubbles.
the biggest guy.
Bubbles.
Okay,
Bubbles. More bubbles.
that. Do that.
Alright, well, I guess we're doing it this way then.
Victory was hard won. Victory has left you sharper, stronger.
Glorious. It was just extra XP. Hey, bonus boss fight. Because sometimes you just want to kill a demon lord or something. Not even a demon lord who's trying to invade the realm, just a demon lord who got turned around.
In a conflagration of heat and
Well,
ash, a hellgate
I guess we
erupts
could
into
get,
existence before you. Its molten
Ethan.
edges twist and writhe.
An updated
The
version of
stench
horrible
sulfur
fiery
and
death
brimstone
magic?
filling
Yes.
the air. It casts the wicked light onto your face.
I don't think I'm even
painting
using
the
that
scene in
thing
hues of
on
orange
there.
and red,
I'd have to check.
flickering like the heart
You're
of a fire.
not?
I think
No,
he
I'm
is.
not.
Bravery, foolhardiness, or a mix of
I'm
both
using,
hold you in place, your eyes
I
never
think a
leaving
lot
the
of the
roiling
ones
gate.
that give the plus
And then, with a final
like
belch of flame and a concussive
might and intelligence. Hold on, let me see what I'm using.
I thought you were because the
Oh, I
soul
guess I
fire
am
keeps
using it.
being triggered.
That makes sense then. Right now,
So
I'm
it's
using
percent increased fire damage. Why would you
all-
pass up on that?
Yes.
All right, we definitely need to get him out of the warrior shrine. So choose where you want to be, David. I mean, actually, you could eat him to you, so you don't need me to.
Yep. I'm gonna fight him in the goblin battle stand. Actually, I don't get. Looks like this is about as far away as I can manage to deploy, so probably going to just. Well, actually, if I stand here,
It's
then
all,
you guys can be in the warrior shrine. I can hold. He can be kind of in the grass right beside me. Yeah, for optimal effect, you guys would want to stand here. Well, Corey, looks like we're waiting for you to confirm.
oh, I thought I hit it. Sorry.
I'm stealing him.
Yeah, go ahead and eat him. Is it a free move for you? It's like a full. It's a full AP for me to do it.
It's free, and I get to do it every turn. The only limitation is that they have to land within 3 tiles of me, which is generally not an issue.
Can you move that, David? There you go.
When it says I apply it, damage taken increase.
Good.
The best form of debuffs. Well, that was quick.
It's okay. I have enduring evasion. I'm going to dodge his next 2 attacks instantly. I think he explodes big enough that you guys might not be at a safe
Yeah.
distance.
That's a good call.
I think I'm far enough back that it's not going to do anything.
I guess we're gonna see.
We'll find out.
Glad I put a bubble on you. Yeah, your shield of light's gonna hold for a good while longer. As for my shield, still has 5,400 points left. Yeah, I'm fine. Unfortunately, see, you know what? We're going to burn to death otherwise. Therefore, get over here. Now you're regenerated.
Oh, why, thank you. I was about to use a potion.
Let's see. Guess we're going to find out if the Seal of Retribution could just eat his explosion. Or I guess I could dodge. Nope, I'm gonna watch him explode. I'm good.
Ow,
That did eat about half my Shield of Retribution.
I'm gonna go right here where there's not a fire on the floor.
B-Bud is shamelessly abusing the fact that he has a shield up. I hope you're watching how much health that thing has, because if it goes out and you're still running around in his fire, you're probably just going to pop.
Oh, I'm not staying in here forever. Just getting close enough to deal some damage. Then we go like this. Well, bam.
My Shield of Retribution gets refreshed. Just in time for him to explode in my face. Yes. This is going to feel good. Anyways, might as well refresh this since I can refresh it every turn.
All right, let's end
Yes,
this.
This is working.
Nope. Oh, I forgot the curse.
I want to purify myself. Okay.
Who even are you?
You have defeated Lord Infernicus.
Future King! And an unholy despot. Oh, that's a bit of an upgrade to your old Soul of Fire.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
But how much?
29%.
What was it before?
8.
8.
It was like one of the first fortunes we got.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
So, you ready to set things on fire that much harder?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, what was the other one? Took it off. There it is. It's not
Start here, pull in that Force Keeper. Yeah, that should do the trick. Think you could throw a Trent at me?
Yep. And you got the you got that. All right, wait. All right.
Logistics problems. Excellent.
I love destroying everything in one turn.
Wait, does level 30 max level?
I do believe so.
Huh.
We've been doing a lot of side quests and not very many. So this is
Anyways.
where we get the spicy. Summoner's robe? I'm not a summoner. Get out of here.
This is interesting. There's actually fist weapons. We rarely see those.
Holy heater. That is very relevant to my interests.
Amulet of power.
Okay, after this, you guys cool if we go through Eucharist and reading?
Yep.
Yeah, we could do that.
And now you gotta be up at like 4 in the morning, so I might just call it after Eucharist and reading.
Alright.
Probably a good idea.
Oh, time to punch a bear. Alright. So who here is vulnerable to just spontaneous existence failure? Because this guy I know does eventually start doing global damage.
Hmm.
If there's global damage, then I'll go in there.
It's the elemental guy. Curse.
Ooh. Amulet of power. Nice.
Hey, Justin.
Yes.
How about you come close, strike this barrel, and from global attacks, we'll have a 20% chance to dodge it.
Well, I do not have a strike, so. Actually, I do. I have things that don't use AP to do attacks.
Cool.
75% dodge chance. Let's go.
Okay, that's burning through my shield retribution distressingly quickly.
Do you have that damage reduction also?
I mean, I have that 3,000 armor.
Do you have magic armor?
And 1,600, and actually it's apparently 4,000 armor.
Okay, so because they do different things.
Yes. It's cool. Yeah. I just need to put up a shield of light on top of myself instead of just relying on my shield of retribution. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually get to see my shield of retribution explode and, retribute. Anyways, yay. Good luck, Bebot.
Good luck to me too. I'm
See,
out of
you know what?
movement.
Let's see if I die.
I am fortunately
No.
relocating you just
Or
a
not.
touch further away.
Whack.
Haha! RNG has said I am not taking damage just yet.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, Shield of Retribution's holding. Shield of Light hasn't been touched yet. Cool. Alright, V-Bud. You should survive this turn. Probably. We'll see.
I mean, if I'm way over here, I should probably survive.
He's in his global phase now.
Oh look, I dodged. This respec is doing a lot more damage. Yeah, they just hit them a bajillion times with smaller pokes than Ethan does. And make them take more damage from Ethan. Always worth it. Ooh.
Since we're all level 30, do we want to next time just hammer out the quests and beat the game?
I'm thinking that. The reason why I'm so tired is because of the grind. It puts me asleep every time. It's like
He's not
Get
a
to-
grinding soul.
Feels very silly being a tank build with 62 vitality. And 300 bite.
Corey, are you using that amulet of power?
I thought I passed it to David.
Yes, I'm currently wearing the Amulet of Power.
Would
It's not
this
30
n-
minutes nice.
What is your current chest plate? David?
I'm currently using my Leviathan plate, which is 91 armor and magic armor, 23 might, and 12 vitality, as well as a bit of life return.
Ah.
See. Hurts giving up your 23 might. Resistances across the board are certainly tempting. Does remind me that I have been neglecting to actually put modifiers on any of my equipment. Probably do that.
I don't think the Book of Equilibrium works.
Which one is that?
Elemental equilibrium, dealing damage to specific element will get any buff that increase all elemental damage 18. Like it always
I
has
thought
0
I've
on
seen
me.
you having it.
I have it, but like when I hover over it, it always says 0 for extra damage.
Ah. So it doesn't seem like it is, after all. Hmm.
Right, and Excalibur is now a wrong Excalibur of the Physician.
So next time, let's beat the game.
Right. 18 red caps and 10 silver ore. That's gonna cost some money.
We definitely went over the 5 tries for you there, Ethan.
Yep.
So hey, Ethan, did you see the message about possible ideas for after Stolen Realms?
I probably saw it, but I do not remember it.
So we're thinking about either doing the OG Diablo, which is like with the Hellfire expansion. It's like a 4-player co-op. It's like the first like dungeon crawl that pretty much defined dungeon crawling.
Sounds like some gaming history.
Yeah.
Might as well do it.
All right. Logos. All right. So we do reading first, then you, Chris. Yes. Let me get the juice so it's ready for immediately when we start reading. After we start reading.
Rated.
Shoot. All right. Where did we read last time? We've missed on making notes. We definitely have done the death of John the Baptist. We did the 5,000? Yes. I don't think we've done Walk on Water.
We have not done Walk on Water because we had ended with the yeah, the feeding of the masses.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. David, you ready?
Yep.
Houston, you ready for some reading?
Yeah.
All right. Like
Are you ready?
Oh yeah. So like usual, Ethan likes to read the scripture. So anyone know what's the
We'll need
word?
to pull it up.
No objections.
No objection.
No
How do I
objections.
navigate to?
Oh, I need to share it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes a slight difference.
A little bit. Okay. Walking on
Alright.
water time.
Let me actually Ethan, before you read, can you pray us into this moment?
Yeah. Lord, thank you for this time that we get to have each week, being able to play video games and just hang out, read your scripture, and learn more about you. I ask that you just guide us as we discuss scripture tonight, so that we can learn what you intend for us to learn. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. Matthew 14, verses 23 through 36. After he had sent the crowds away, Jesus went up the mountain by himself to pray. When evening came, he was there by himself. The boat had already gone some distance from the shore and was being smashed around by the waves, since the wind was against it. At the very dead of night, he came towards them, walking on the water. The disciples saw him walking on the sea and panicked, thinking it was a ghost. They screamed with terror. But Jesus at once spoke to them. "Cheer up," he said. "It's me. Don't be frightened." "If it's really you, Master," said Peter in reply, "give me the word to come to you on the water." "Come along then," said Jesus. Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water and came towards Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind, he was afraid and began to sink. "Master," he yelled, "rescue me." Jesus at once reached out his hand and caught him. "A fine lot of faith you've got," he said. "Why did you doubt?" They got into the boat, and the wind died down. The people in the boat worshipped him. "You really are God's son," they said. So they crossed over to the land called Gennesaret. The men of that region recognized him and sent word to all the surrounding district. They brought all their sick people to him and begged him to be allowed simply to touch the hem of his clothes. And everyone who touched it was cured.
All right. What stood out to you, friends? I like how the Bible's not afraid of just like the disciples thought it was a ghost. Like, and so like it's just part of our scripture.
Yeah.
Like it's just not afraid to.
I mean, in truth, it's not terribly surprising. They probably couldn't see him all that well, given that it was it was storming and dark, and so they see this figure, yeah, on top of the water rather than like swimming in it or anything, moving
Mhm.
towards them. Frankly, I'd probably think it was a ghost or something of a similar nature too, because there's not a lot that explains that.
I'm surprised they didn't think he was Poseidon.
They screamed with terror.
Well,
Just
I mean,
imagine that scene.
But But what you really need to be asking yourself is why would a ghost be in the middle of a raging storm on the sea?
I mean, sailors drown. You get drowned at sea often enough.
I mean, what
Typically in
business would they
storms.
have? I mean, ghosts would probably want to be somewhere a little, more interesting.
It's interesting is I think this is a Sea of Galilee, which is a lake, but
Mhm.
it's big enough where it does get waves, and there is
Mhm.
like local region storms that happen that can, I guess, like put people in kind of a scary state being on those water. You know, what's interesting too is in the ancient Jewish eye, like chaotic waters is like part of was like what was before creation. Like creation was Yahweh taking the chaos, which is like tohu vavohu, is like the crazy water, an airy desert. It's like words of like lots of like kind of like tsunami amount of water, and also like word picture of desert to show like chaos. And so it makes you think also like when you see waves, wind, it's like it's uncreation. And so here is Jesus just walking through, like just walking through, you know, just being his classic baller self.
Oh, there's significant symbolism there, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. It's interesting, like it's like the doubting faith. Like, and it's like it just shows that partnering of humanity. Like like people always say like, oh yeah, like Yahweh just saved them or something like that. But it's like you see like kind of like this partnering that goes with God. Like he does like, I won't say like there is a vulnerability with God where his saving rule comes through partnering with humanity, which leaves room for moments of just failure and doubt. It's also interesting that I'm seeing is they worshipped him. And usually like when people say they're God's son, like it's like him saying like it's an argument that he wasn't God. But no, like, but saying like they're God's son, saying they're the same essence, because they're having worship, which if they're, you know, ancient Jewish, like you only worship Yahweh. Like you got the golden calf story to like, that's always like pinned on their head, don't worship other gods. And so they like are worshiping him and then saying he's God's son. So they definitely see the words God's son in line with him being of Yahweh. Which is something I didn't like, just the wording. I just did not see it like that until now. Anything else stood out? All right, cool.
I mean, that first sentence just kind of read like a Dr. Seuss line.
Oh, yes, I suppose it does, right. So, yeah, it's even got the right cadence of a limerick. After he sent the crowds away, Jesus went up the mountain by himself to pray.
That's funny. You know, what's interesting is right before we just read him feeding 5,000. And like, so he finally gets what he wants, to get some time by himself. And like the moment that Jesus like steps away, they immediately get into some they immediately get
trouble.
into storm. Hey, what a like that's like there's some crazy trust there. Like, if that's you, tell me to go in the water. Like I just think, like, you know, if there is like a mean Elohim spirit out there, just lie. Oh yeah, it's me. Come out. You know, like, so they must have just recognized him enough. Something about Jesus where it's like was enough recognition to trust this walking Elohim. All right, Justin, you don't mind starting us off on the commentary?
Yeah.
David, you don't mind going after him?
Sure.
And I'll go last. And then obviously if there's still more after I read, then Ethan, you be after me, okay?
Yep.
All right.
One sec. Okay, let's take a drink. Curiously, only one great picture of this scene has ever been painted, by Conrad Witz in 1444. Might have thought it would make an ideal subject. Jesus as a shimmering figure on the water, frightened disciples huddling in the boat, and Peter, caught between glory and terror, walking on the water towards Jesus and then starting to sink. Perhaps devout artists avoided it because it seemed to show up the greatest apostle in a bad light. Personally, I find it all the more encouraging. It rings very true to the Christian experience I know, my own and that of many others. If the previous story, the feeding of the 5,000, can be read as a picture of Christian vocation, the story can be read as a picture of the life of faith, or rather, the life of half faith, faith mixed with fear and doubt, which is the typical state of so many Christians as it was with the disciples. Matthew isn't too worried about Peter's reputation. It seems to seesaw to and fro, not least, as we shall see in chapter 16, and then in the final days of Jesus' life. Peter is something of a larger-than-life character anyways. Impetuous, ready for anything, tending to act first and think afterwards. An endearing but risky characteristic. Would you rather have a friend who did what seemed the right thing, and then worried about it later, or one who spent so much time thinking it all through that it would take weeks to get anything done? But before we think how the story works for us as individuals, let's think of it first as a picture of our world. We are like the disciples in the boat. They had seen so much of Jesus' power. They had heard of his teaching and prayed his prayer, but now they were stuck. Professional fishermen, they were struggling with the oars, unable to make headway against the wind. We too, in our world, have discovered so much, earned so much, invented so much, and yet are still without power to do many of the things that really matter. We have invented wonderful machines for making war, but no one yet has found one that will make peace. We can put a man on the moon, but we can't put food into hungry stomachs. We can listen to the songs the whales sing on the ocean floor, but we can't hear the crying of human souls in the next street.
And there, shimmering on the water, is a strange figure walking towards us. Much of our world knows at least a little about Jesus, but he seems a ghostly image, a mirage or fantasy, unrelated to us and our problems. Some find him frightening, others wish he'd go away and leave us alone. Even those who believe in him, as the disciples already did, don't know what to expect from him. But he seems to be doing the impossible, and sometimes people get the idea that it would be good to copy him, if only we could. Some people set off with the aim of doing just that, to bring his love and power, his peace and hope, to the needy world. But then they let their eyes drop for a moment to the waves. Think of surfers on a California beach, when suddenly a double-sized wave rears up and threatens them. Now take away the surfboard, the sunshine, the sand on the shore, and replace them with darkness, fear, and a howling gale. One man alone against the elements. That's what it often feels like when you try to bring God's love and healing power into the wild night of the world. That's when we need to hear, once more, Jesus' words. In combination, as so often, of rebuke and encouragement. Is that really how much faith you have? Why all this doubt? The moment when we are most strongly tempted to give up is probably the moment when help is, if we only knew it, just a step away.
That's what it's like for each of us in Christian discipleship. Again and again. As far as we know, walking on water in the literal sense wasn't something the early Christians expected to do themselves. Paul, facing another shipwreck, never imagined that getting out of the boat and strolling off to the shore was a viable option. So it's likely that Matthew expects his readers to hear this story in terms of their own journey of faith and their own struggles with doubt. There are many times when Jesus asks us to do what seems impossible. How can we even begin to do the task he's called us to? How can we even think of doing without that sin which we're asked to give up? How can we really suppose we might be able to develop a serious habit of prayer when we're so frantic and disorganized? Of course, if like Peter, we look at the waves being lashed by the wind, we will conclude that it is indeed impossible. What we are called to do, it's so basic and obvious, but so hard to do in practice, is to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus and our ears open for his encouragement, even if it does contain some rebuke as well. And our wills and hearts must be ready to do what he says, even if it seems crazy at the time. So it seems like what N.T. Wright's doing is taking this story and making it about and seeing it through the eyes of our own daily faithful struggle. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that way of seeing this has merit?
In
I'd
truth,
say-
I'm not sure. I'm always hesitant to take the I guess the recounting of how the disciples interact with Jesus and we get to apply it to our lives as though it were a parable.
Mm-hmm.
Because oftentimes it can feel like it's stretching to make a connection that may or may not actually be there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not sure.
Were you going to say something, Ethan?
I'd say sort of, but I don't know to what degree I would agree with what he says.
Hmm.
I mean, I think with the story of, Jesus walking on the water, if, and it's Jesus in this example, but if God kind of, directs you to do something, I think you can trust that he is going to help you out in whatever that endeavor is that he's called you to do.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, I mean, he's the one who just sent you. I mean, like, with Moses, he didn't just, send him off and then just let him, like, take care of it all on his own. No, he was right by his side performing all those miracles.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's important that when you have, a big struggle in your life, that you can trust that God's going to, help you through it. He may not fix it for you, but he'll be there with you while you go through it.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty crazy story.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's have our Mashiach walk on water, and how it's somehow believing in Jesus, actually even asking him, like, what you're doing is pretty cool. Hey, that's you. Be cool if I could do it too. Like, there's just something about it's like that reflection model. Like, you know, like actually, like, you know, how the word Christian means Christ like. It originally was an insult, but now that insult has become I guess, our title.
It's not so terribly surprising. I mean, oh no, the insult is that we are trying to be like the guy who was modeling being the perfect human. Oh no.
You know, I have heard stories kind of like this. Um, like I know, like I heard a story about a group, and you know, I heard it like from like like during the big tsunami that I think that hit Japan. You know, a couple years ago,
hmm
where they just felt called to go out to like into the water, and it's like, and just somehow like the wave went by, and like I don't think they walked on water, but it was like something crazy with the water like went by, and they were safe.
I suppose I'm not familiar with the story, so I couldn't comment one way or
Interesting.
another.
You know, again, like yeah, I heard it, and I don't know how 100% true it is because it's, you know, tsunami happened a long time ago. Yeah, but it's definitely an interesting. I'm just trying to think if that is what Matthew is trying to do, and I don't know if I could say that's what Matthew is trying to do. You know, I do think it's pretty easy to do, like pretty easy to make certain people in a story and then trying to then land that in the human Christian struggle. It's pretty easy to do in a story. You know, I remember like a pastor would talk about the boat, like you just have to get on the boat with a story like this, so that you know when you're on the boat, then there become moments where you can you can walk on water and things like that. But I don't know if this is what Matthew is trying to do.
You know, I think this story also kind of serves to highlight Jesus's divinity.
Mm-hmm.
And so this whole thing kind of, you know, goes back to Genesis, and I'm sure Corey's probably already thinking it, but Genesis 1, verse 2, the earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. So I think in doing this, Jesus was trying to highlight the fact that he is God.
Mm-hmm.
Although, you know, in a way that it's not screaming it.
Yeah. Because the people in the boat worshipped him. You really are God's son, they said. It's a really good correlation. I didn't see that.
Mhm.
And that for me, it's like in interpretation, I am a lot more comfortable because Matthew goes way over lengths to show Jesus' divinity. So yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable with that kind of application. So I truly think like the original authors, I mean, they're bending over backwards through symbols, metaphor, and imagery to have you know like this is like Emmanuel, God with us. He is the Mashiach we've been waiting for. So yeah, I like that connection. That's actually like a really beautiful connection. Thank you, Ethan.
Mhm.
It's definitely not one I had noticed before.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy because Matthew, Mark, and Luke are going to be a lot more subtle about Jesus' divinity. Like they're like using like many like First Testament, Old Testament like imagery to point that out. John just says he's God, deal with it, and just drops the mic in the first chapter.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it needs to be put bluntly.
Yeah.
So otherwise, they're just gonna miss it. But I think
You're
stuff
part
like
of the
this.
part of the value of having multiple eyewitnesses, right?
Oh, yeah.
Writing down their testimony. You get multiple points of view on it.
Yeah.
I think stuff like this is important because it really kind of provides not just like, opinions, but like almost evidence. And some people wouldn't acknowledge it as evidence because they don't see the New Testament as being
Yeah.
authoritative. But for,
Well, it's because to see the divinity of Jesus in Matthew, Mark, and in Luke, you have to have like a really good you have to be based like the ancient Jewish people were in the First Testament, in the Tanakh, and the Torah, which the Torah is in the Tanakh, but just like they're just based in the Tanakh. Like that's how their society was built around those metaphor and images. And so, like just going back, shoot, even 20 years, like 10, actually, like I'll say more like 11, 12 years ago, they'll say the book of John had a high, and the fancy word they used was Christology. So it's like 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 God in Jesus. They'll say the book of John has a high view, but that's just because it's a lot more easier, I'll say, we individuals who are not based into the imagery of the First Testament like these divinity pretty much it's blatantly obvious of the divinity if soaked in the First Testament. But since we're not reared that way, we're not reared to see those images. Those it's like theological narrative patterns or design patterns, some people call it. It's like yeah. And so people in the past, and people don't say that very much anymore, but people in the past would say the book of John has high Christology. But really the Gospels have a high Christology. And I know that was a big rabbit trail in church history interpretation.
Well, I mean, I think that would be pretty important because you're dealing with the Son of God, and if you're going to be making claims like that, you have to actually have evidence that would support those claims. So stuff like this, you would need a lot of it in there. But it would also then be up to the reader to understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like with the parables. It's only the people who actually like know what's going on who are actually going to understand what's being talked about.
Yeah, it's like, my gosh. Like, for instance, like like in the First Testament, it does stuff like this all the time. Where like when Eve saw the fruit, I'm going back to Genesis. I'm going back to the tree of the knowledge of good and bad, where Eve saw it was good. It was good in the eyes. It was pleasing to each, and she took it. And so then, like later on in Genesis, you see Sarah looking at Hagar. She saw Hagar was good to bear children for her, and she took Hagar. And so, like, it intentionally, like, just through wordplay in these images, like, it was saying what Sarah did to Hagar was a bad thing. But if we're just doing just like a first, like, just a quick reading and not meditating, like, seeing those design patterns will easily get lost. And so, in the time, the Jewish people, especially during the time of Matthew, they were trained to see the design patterns. And so you see here in the book of Matthew, intentionally putting those there. Because that's just how, at that time, that's how, like, they thought. And so he wrote the way, like, he was just writing it in the style of the time. So in that, I think it's really good that everyone is seeping themselves in the Tanakh to be able to see the design patterns. Because it's like from meditating that you actually start seeing, like, especially as you read the Gospels, like, how they saw that Jesus was, first, like, historically, we can say Jesus was a person. Historically, we can say people did really believe he was the Son of God. And so the question then we're left with is, was he, like, it's left with each person, like, is he really the person he claimed he was? And, we're all left to wrestle with that. Like, you cannot historically argue that Jesus didn't exist. And historically, you cannot argue against that people truly believed he was the Son of God. Yeah, and meditating on the scripture just sheds more light on how the ancient people saw Jesus. So yeah, read the Tanakh, friends. It's really good. All right, any last thoughts before we go into communion? Eucharist?
Suppose not, no.
Ethan?
No, I think my brain's done for tonight. The only thing that's popping up is just the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's it.
Nice. All right. All right, I think tonight, unless anyone wants to pray for us in the Eucharist, I'll pray.
All right.
Jesus, thank you for being our tree of life. You said that unless anyone eats my flesh or drinks my blood, they don't have life. So this very moment, we look at this bread, we look at this juice, this grape stuff, this vine stuff, and we look to you and say that we daily are going to look to you and eat your flesh and drink your blood, because in you is life, and life in its full. And we stand here and are thankful for you not bending your knee to the empires of the time, the Roman Empire and the Sadducees, the high priest. And you not bending your knee led to your death, led to your ascension on the cross throne. And because since you had no hold on you, death had no hold on you, for you are the perfect human one, sin was put onto your flesh as the perfect sacrifice. And thusly, after 3 days, you resurrected. And you had a new resurrected body that was 100% heaven and earth. And we look forward, Jesus, to the day that we are resurrected and that we have bodies like you. We know that death has no hold on us. So the daily fears that we experience have no hold on us. So may we understand your gospel a little deeper more and understand the way to be truly human like you did. May we become Christ-like every day. And we do that by remembering what you did in this little symbol. And we thank you for this little powerful symbol. Amen. Still tasty bread, Ethan.
Indeed it is.
I got a second win. And the piece of me all goes, guys, I want to continue sowing Rome, but I know I should probably go to sleep.
I suppose I'm going to make that decision for you. I'm planning on going to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Love you, David. Love you, Justin.
Okay.
Love you too. Good night.
Good night, friends.
I'll just be here.
Just be here. Okay.
Unless you want to play something.
No, I have to be up in about 5 hours, 5.5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours and 15 minutes. So I should probably get that little sleep as I can. So we're going to go fishing.
I see Ethan has decided we shall indeed do something.
I can't speak for Ethan. What are you doing, Ethan? Eating bread. I thought you were playing something.
I am.
Oh, you are? Is it the Star Wars game?
Golf.
Golf. Oh, you're playing golf on the Discord.
Oh.
Oh, I see. You're playing golf cord. Let's see if it breaks again. I'm still eating bread.
Always
Golf
will.
cord. I like that.
How do I even... How am I even... Oh, I don't know how I just did that, but okay.
Nope. Nope. Huh. Oh,
Oh, are you joining? Oh, very nice.
where's the hole? What the heck?
You have to go all the way across that.
Yeah, I did.
You got teleported back.
I know. That was a good shot.
Got 25 seconds.
I failed hard.
Don't worry, I also have.
Well,
And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the flavoring process. I'm thinking about getting it jelly
okay.
and seeing if that works well or not. Because if it does, it might actually be better.
So
But
yeah,
we'll have to see.
like some sort of fruit puree? Not puree.
Oh, I almost had a hole in one.
Me too. I was like right next to you that whole time. Hmm.
So what type of bread did you make this time, Ethan?
Just leavened bread. Just the usual stuff. I gotta figure out why the recent loaves
Darn
have
it.
been turning out the way they have.
So
'Cause
what's wrong with them?
They're turning out flat. Or at least
Oh.
flatter than usual.
That means the yeast isn't
Is
having
it
as much.
yeast isn't yeasting?
Yeah, right. Isn't that how it goes?
Mm,
Like yeast, isn't doing as much of a aeration sort of thing.
I might have to go back to the usual way of measuring the ingredients where I actually use the cups and stuff.
Hmm.
At least for the wet ingredients. Oh, that was a hole in one.
Nice.
Or for the dry ingredients. Because I think it might be, it's either the yeast, the sugar, or the water.
Hmm.
One of those. I'm thinking it might be too much water. So I gotta figure out how to decrease that by just a little bit. But I'm gonna make another loaf where it is following the original way of measuring it, and then I'm gonna measure all of those ingredients to see what the weight is, and then I should be able to get a nice consistent loaf of bread.
That took off.
Oh, I win. I don't need to do anything. That wind just keeps pushing my ball. Oh.
Haha.
We're seriously
won.
tied. Oh, I see.
Ha-
Score 0. My bad. That's holes. My bad. Nothing.
Haha.
Huh. I am victorious.
Victorious.
Gosh, this is waking me up more than we're playing stolen, grinding that stolen realms. My brain just starts dying.
No worries. You'll have to do just as much grinding in Diablo.
I haven't never had to grind Diablo 1.
Oh.
Balls. Uh,
Are you struggling from your own?
what the heck? So that was weird. Cause all I did was put my power down, and then it just acted like it was like it acted like I was also playing, which is interesting.
That's one way to trick shot.
Whoa. What is going on here? That was interesting.
Can't wait for Ethan to win again.
He's definitely doing the best.
My skills have doubled since the last time we've met.
Oh, hello there.
The game just teleported me away.
The audacity.
Just trick shot it. We know you can. I did not click that button. I've been robbed. That was very weird because You've applied it and then it did reset it.
Oh,
for a
what?
split second.
That.
Oh, hey, Ethan wins. Oh, no.
Woohoo!
Corey got
My
the
fir-
seal.
This is my first victory, I think, in disc golf.
Sphere golf.
All right, last one for me. Then I should probably put my head down.
Nonsense.
Wow, Justin.
Oh, I don't think it counted. That's a rude game. I'm in the hole. It wouldn't even give me a hole in one because it desynced or something.
Hmm.
Rude. Whatever. It happens.
Oh.
He like hopped in and out there. What is happening with you, Justin?
I don't know. I can't. Well, I'm not winning this game. Definitely not. Take me, tornado. Aw. Bumper, please.
The audacity.
On mine, it looked like you like landed twice due to the desync. Oh, it's sticky. Someone put sticky on.
That's fun.
It's a sticky situation.
Wow.
Oh. Not the spicy meatball. The zangy. Ooh. Darn it. I had to fall.
Oh. Nope.
balls. Oh, that's wind. I see. That's how wind works.
Why are we playing actual golf now?
Oh gosh. Whew.
Crazy.
The first game was just you sandbagging us, I guess. Look at you, under par.
What's a team effort?
You, what?
All right.
That's not how golf works.
Oh man. All right. I should probably get a few hours. I love you, man. Love you, Houston. Good night.